In today's era, when we talk about watches, it's either Japanese or Swiss. But that was not the story 100 years ago when the Japanese were still figuring out their watches. In 1920s, most of the pocket watches sold in Japan were imported. Shokosha Watch Research Institute was determined to make their own watch, which they successfully did in 1924. But the main question was, what should be the name of the brand? The mayor was asked to suggest a name of the brand, and this led to the formation of one of the most successful brands from the Far East, that is Citizen, which was formally launched in 1930. Since then, Citizen has been instrumental in developing technologies and movements, especially like the Citizen Super Titanium, Citizen Radio Controlled and Satellite Wave GPS, and these technologies are being used extensively on a global level by thousands of brands. In 1976, they were able to successfully create world's first light-powered analog watch, which was called Crystron Solar Cell, and the technology was named as Ecodrive. It took them over 20 years to bring the technology to a level that it is today with the kind of accuracy that this movement provides. So let's quickly open the box and get this solar panel of a watch out for a review. By the way, did you guys get a chance to subscribe to Yacht Watch Club? If no, now is your time. So are you guys excited? Let's look at Citizen Ecodrive, which is a part of their luxury sports watch collection. Now, this particular watch combines a classic look with state-of-the-art functionality. This particular watch comes in a case size of 42mm, a lug-to-lug width of 48.5mm, and a thickness of 11mm only. This watch features a silver tone stainless steel case with a sapphire crystal at the top, which provides superior scratch resistance and hardness. The dial has a matte black textured enamel-like effect with the metal indices applied onto the dial rather than being painted. The 12 and 6 indices are numerals, while the rest are hollow trapezoidal shaped metal strips in brushed finish. This also has a date function, while the lume is applied only on the hour and minute hands. Additionally, you can also find the Citizen logo and an Ecodrive branding. The crown is snuggled between a stainless steel structure to save it from any kind of impact, and you can find this design on watches like Rolex and AP. The silver tone stainless steel strap is quite solidly built with a fold-over clasp and push buttons. This opens up like a blooming lily, and you'll already ascertain the quality with this one. Citizen Ecodrive has a water resistance of 100 meters, and you can take it out for a swim, snorkeling, or for a shower. This is a quartz watch which behaves like an automatic because of the legendary Ecodrive movement with J810 Ecodrive ring. This is complicated because rather than the standard solar cell in which the dial is translucent so that the solar cell placed below the dial can absorb light, here the solar ring is encircling the dial, which eliminates the need for dial to be translucent, and you can have more dial varieties. The main advantage of Ecodrive over regular quartz is that it can absorb light from sources like indoor lighting or even desk lighting, and this can run over for 6 months on a single charge, hence eliminating the need to replace batteries every other year. So when I'm not buying an automatic, I'm always on the lookout for a Citizen Ecodrive because I really like the kind of complications it has in this watch, and I don't like my watches plain vanilla. Citizen Ecodrive is priced at $450 and is not available in India. In fact, it is almost sold out most of the times on their global website, so you have to be patient enough to wait for this Japanese beauty. In fact, I myself had to go through Lens and had to wait for like a month before I could get my hands on it. But it was worth the wait. Suddenly, Citizen has been firing the market, especially in the Indian context, with their launches like the Tsuyosa Small Seconds, Citizen Titanium NJ0180, Citizen Pro Master, and their collabs with Disney and Star Wars. You also have formidable options from Seiko in the form of Sports 5 GMT, Tissot Style 60s, Tissot Cocktail Time, and a few options in their Prospect series. You also have the Tissot PRX in the quartz version, which is also a sports watch which you can consider and is a top seller with all the buzz that's created around it right now. Well, don't dwell too much on the alternatives because I think Ecodrive is an amazing technology which is poles apart from the quartz and mechanical watches that we generally stumble upon. I mean, that's the point of buying an Ecodrive, right? I don't want the hassle of a mechanical watch. Every time I have to set up the time. With an Ecodrive, I don't have to go through that lens. Plus, there is an advantage over a regular quartz watch of replacing the battery every other year. In a span of 100 years, Citizen has done the right kind of backward and forward integration to create a thriving system for the Citizen brand. In fact, they own one of the largest manufacturers of movements in the world. Do you know its name? Comment in the section below. While Citizen has been going gaga with their performance in the Japanese domestic market and on a global level, their performance has been below par in the Indian context. I mean, their website looks from the dark ages, which has been recently revamped to facilitate online sales. Guys, why have you been so late and so laid back in your attitude for the Indian context? I mean, we are not able to get any of the models which are hot sellers in the Indian market. Why so? We are willing to pay. They have been far behind from the Seikos and the Tissots of the world, and it seems that they've lost the plot for the Indian market. Indian watch market is shaping up really fast, and I think this is the best time to drop the hammer. And if they miss this chance, it will be very difficult to recoup, especially with the emergence of micro brands. So are you going to buy the Citizen Endicott or any other watch from the Citizen Ecodrive collection? Let me know in the comments below. What are you wearing today?